Okay, so Arnon is in the house. I am looking forward to the session with all of you today. We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook. So welcome all of you to another Words of Wisdom with Arnon. So it's Words of Wisdom on a Wednesday. So very excited about this session. We've got this live that I'm going to be doing, the information, the knowledge, the years and years of experience that I'm going to be sharing with all of you who are logging in, who seeing this recording in the future. I'm going to share with you how, as a business owner, as a business leader, you can raise millions and millions of dollars, pounds, euros. How do I know that? Because I have done it. I didn't read about it. I didn't hear about it. I didn't dream it. I live this stuff, okay? As some of you know, I own several businesses. I buy businesses. And for years, I have raised millions and millions of euros, of pounds, of dollars for my businesses, for my activities. So very excited to be here. Looking forward to share with you some insights. We're going to give everyone a moment to join us. And make sure, by the way, if you guys can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Facebook, Instagram. Just give me a thumbs up so I know you can hear me, because I am about to get very real with you guys, and I'm going to share some very rare and exclusive information that I've never shared in this kind of setup before. So if you can hear me, if you are connected, just give me a thumbs up and let's dive right in. Okay, great. So here we go. If you are a business owner, the first thing you need to understand is that if you want to raise capital for your business, if you want to raise money for your business, understand this, that money is just an accelerator. I'll say that again. Money is just an accelerator. In other words, if you know where you want to go to with your business, with your life, with your relationship, right? You need sometimes an accelerator. The sad thing is, a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, business people, they think that they're going to live until they're 687. But the reality is, tick tock, the clock is ticking down. We've only got a limited, blessed amount of time on this planet. And so urgency and speed is of the essence. Why am I sharing this with you? Is because when you raise capital, the thing you need to understand is that when you raise capital, it is just an accelerator. If you're raising $1 million, if you're raising $2 million, if you're raising $10 million, euros, pounds for your business, all that money it's going to accelerate you. It's going to accelerate you to achieve what you want to achieve, to build the business, the franchise, the products, the services that you want to achieve. So always remember that money is nothing more than an accelerator. Okay? So now that you understand that perspective, I want to share with you a couple of things that have helped me and served me very well in my businesses and have helped me raise millions and millions of euros, dollars, pounds for my business activities. So let's talk about you as the business owner. There's two key traits that you as the business owner, you must have if you're going to get people to invest in your business. If you're going to be able to raise capital, there's two keys that you have to have, two attributes that you have to acquire, you have to develop, you need to really understand. So let me give you these two qualities that you must obtain, you must own if you're going to raise capital from anyone. The two key things you must have as a person is you have to be trusted and you have to be respected. I can tell you right now, nobody is going to give you money. You will not be able to raise capital, whether you're raising, again, 10 million for your business, $1 million for your business, or even 100,000 for your business. No one is going to give you any money in any shape or any form if they don't trust you. Forget about it. Trust is one of the most powerful currencies that you can have in business. People have to trust you, okay? That's number one. Number two, people have to respect you. Respect you. Now, notice I didn't say that they need to like you or they need to love you. No, 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 no. You see, liking you is one thing, but respecting you is a completely different energy. It's a completely different vibration. So, in short, two qualities you must have if you're going to raise money, capital for your business activities or your idea, your startup idea, wherever you're at in business. Number one, people have to trust you. Unquestionably, they have to trust you. And number two, they have to respect you. Okay, so those are two very important qualities. Now, having said that, let me share with you the 4 kinds of investors that exist that are out there. Okay, because there's 4 kinds of investors. And if you can wrap your head around the 4 different kind of investors that are out there, it's going to allow you to understand how to approach the group of investors. And the 4 kinds of investors, I have categorized them in what we call the FFFP group. Okay, 4 kinds of investors. First kind is the F group. The second kind is the F group. The third is the F group. And the fourth is the P group. Okay? So what is FFFP? What are the 4 groups of investors that are out there that can help us raise capital, that through them we can raise capital for our business? Okay? So let's talk about the FFFP kinds of investors that are out there. They're going to help you or going to inject capital in your business. They're going to help you raise hundreds of thousands, millions, tens of millions, even hundreds of millions, okay? So let's talk about the first F. The first kind of investor that is out there, the first F is what we call family. Family, that's right. Some of us are very blessed. We have around us family members that have capital, they have some money, some of them have lots of money, but that is one form of an investor. So the first kind of investor we have in that pool, the first F, are family members, right? They could be investors, right? They could invest in your business, in your product, in your service. I'm not saying that's what you want to do. That's a different discussion, but there is a group called F, family. That's the first kind of investors. The second F are what we call friends. That's right, friends. Some of you have wealthy friends or rich friends. I have some very successful, some very wealthy friends in my tribe, in my inner circle, that have a lot of capital, they have a lot of cash, they have a lot of liquid. And in the past, some of them have joined venture with me and have invested in my companies, okay? So it's important to understand that there's friends. Friends is one kind of an investor. There are family members and their friends, right? 2 kinds of investors, the F and the F. By the way, if you don't have any friends in your tribe, in your network, that do not have money to invest, if your network is broke or poor, you have a problem. And, you've heard the saying before, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. The reality is if you hang around 9 broke people, 9 alcoholics, 9 drug addicts, 9 people that all they do is moan and complain and bitch all day, guess what? If you hang around those kind of people, it's very likely you will become number 10. Number 10, you will become like them, right? Because their energy will rub off on you. But if you hang around 9 successful people, 9 powerful people, 9 people that are committed to achieve the highest level of success in their life, then guess what? If you hang around 9 people like that, chances are you will become number 10. Exactly. So you have to upgrade your friendships. You've got to upgrade your network. You've heard it before. Your network equals your net worth. Okay? So again, 4 kinds of investors. We've got family. We have friends. Now there's the third F. The third F of, these are also out there. These are also a different kind of investor. So we've had family, friends, and there are fools. That's right, fools. That's right. There are a lot of fools out there with a lot of money who have no clue how they got there. Maybe they got inheritance, they won the lottery, or they sold a house. They've got a lot of money, but they're fools. Okay. By the way, I'm not saying they're bad people. They don't understand money. They don't really understand business. Everything seems like a good idea to them. That is a kind of investor out there. Okay. So again, you have family, you have friends, you have fools. And then you have the fourth kind of investor. And those are the P's. The P's. And those are the professionals. Professional investors. Okay? So, just do a quick recap before I share with you the 5 things that you must have or create in order to raise capital. Let's do a quick recap. So the first 2 qualities you must have if you're going to raise capital is people have to trust you and people have to respect you. Very important. I didn't say like you, but they have to trust you and they have to respect you. If you've got these 2 qualities nailed down, chances are very high you can raise capital. Okay? Trust and respect. The second part that I shared was there's 4 kinds of investors. There's the FFFP, different 4 kinds of investors. The first F, family members. The second F, friends. The third F, fools. And the fourth kind of investor is a professional investor. So you've got to know, and the reason why I share this with you is because you've got to know who you're talking with. Are you speaking to a family member? Are you speaking to a friend? Are you speaking to a fool? Or are you pitching a professional? Now here's the secret. I am going to share with you a few things right now that no matter who you talk with, a friend, a family, a fool, a professional, you will address them from a professional perspective. Because if you come across professional, it doesn't matter who you're talking to. You could be talking to a family member, a friend, a fool, a professional. Every single one of them will listen to you. Okay, so here's some very important things you need to knock out of the park if you're going to raise capital. So if you're going to raise capital, the first thing I'm going to tell you need is you've got to have an executive summary of the concept, the business, the product, the service, whatever you want to bring to the marketplace. You have to have a written out, well thought through, sketched out executive summary. Notice I didn't say business plan, okay? Personally, I'm not a big believer of business plans because there's no way you can write down a business, you can create a business plan that will predict what will happen in 3 years from now, right? It's impossible. We're evolving so fast. The world is changing so quickly. But I would definitely, as an investor myself, I want to see a well thought through executive summary. Now, why an executive summary again and not a business plan? An executive summary is a shorter document. An executive summary, in my opinion, should not be more than 8 to 12 pages. That's it. 8 to 12 pages. And the reason why you want to start with an executive summary and then build on that is because if you're pitching or you're introducing your idea, your product, your service to an investor, whether it be a family, a friend, a fool, or a professional, you want to see if they have interest in your product. You've got to create something called curiosity. That's number 1. Number 2, as an investor, if you send me a business plan, of 355 pages, guess what? I ain't going to read it. I own businesses. I have businesses. I have a family. I spend a lot of time with my son. I like to travel. I haven't got time to read a business plan of 437 pages. Give me the essence. Give me the gold in a summary. And that's why when you're going to go out to raise capital, make sure you have a solid executive summary. That's the first thing you need, okay? 8 to 12 pages. The things that you need to have or address in your executive summary is, first thing is, who's the team? Who's the team? Who's the group? Who are the people that are going to drive this forward? You've got to have a great team with you, around you, behind you. The power of your success will be determined by the power, the experience, and the hunger of your team. So you've got to build a great team. When I start companies, the first thing I do is I go identify advisors, maybe a CEO, maybe a CFO, maybe I bring in a chairman, but I bring in some heavy hitters. In one of my companies, I built a board, a team, and together with all the people on my team, we have all together, if you put all of our years of experience in business together, we have over 200 years of business experience together. Now, can you imagine when I'm talking to an investor and I show them my team, their experiences, their background, who they are, what they've achieved, what they've done? Do you think that's going to work in my favor? Or do you think that's going to work against me? Of course, it's going to work to my advantage. It's going to work to my favor. So the first thing we need to do is we've got to identify who's the team. And a key question you need to ask yourself, remember, you want to talk to an investor, and when you're talking to investors, you got to make sure they understand that you have execution intelligence. Because it's one thing to write a great plan on paper, but you have to have what we call execution intelligence. In other words, you can execute. Okay? Very important. You gotta touch on this in your executive summary. Who's the team? Another very important document you need to have before raising capital is a marketing plan. What is your marketing plan? What is your go-to market strategy? How are you gonna get known? How are you going to attract attention? Attention is one of the most precious commodities in the business world today. That's why Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all these platforms are doing so well, because everybody's giving it so much attention, and that's why the stocks go up. Okay, so it's very important. You got to get attention. So how do you get that? You got to have a solid marketing plan. The other thing you need to create is a financial plan. Any investor, whether it's a family, a friend, a fool, or professional, any investor wants to see and understand, do you know the numbers? Do you know what you're talking about financially? Okay, so it's really important. And the reason I share this is because you have to remember, subconsciously, every investor that will invest in your business, in you, your product or your service, subconsciously they're asking themselves, how do I get my money back? How do I get my money back? And so you have to create a financial plan, well thought through. And then the final thing, that if you can do this will help you tremendously raise the capital you want for your business, okay? And that is, you've got to be enthusiastic, but more importantly, you have to be able to sell the vision. You got to be able to sell the vision. See, a lot of people talk about what they are doing today, right? Or what they want to do today. What you want to be talking about is what we're going to be doing in 10 years from now. Sell the vision. It's very important. People will be attracted to you, to your energy, to your vibration, to your business ideas based on your enthusiasm and ability to sell the vision, whatever that vision is, okay? So a little bit longer than normally I would stay here. By the way, I hope you guys got value from this. I'm here every week. Share this message. If you know other entrepreneurs, business owners, business leaders, tag them. This video is going to go up both on Facebook, both on Instagram very soon. So if you got value, and if you got an insight or an aha moment, or you thought, wow, the good-looking guy with a beard actually said something really interesting. Tag people that need to hear this, because as you all know, some of you do, some of you don't, my mission is to help as many people as possible build and create financial freedom through business, okay? I want to help people create wealth through business. So I'm going to leave it here. Next week, I will be traveling. I will be in Mallorca. I'm going again for another holiday. So I might have a challenge. I'll probably be on a plane, but I will keep all of you updated through my feeds. Until then, stay strong, live with passion, live with power. And if you guys have questions or you want to connect with me, feel free to do that. And you can always drop me a DM. Till next week, be great. Ciao.